Hello, I'm Mr. Davidson. Welcome to Playthrough. If you have any commentary or just anything you want to tell me, please just say it outright. I would love to get some feedback to know what I'm doing wrong and doing right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hello there, I'm Mr. Davidson. Welcome to my playthrough of Civilization 5. We are quite simply going to do as we always do, just begin. We are playing as Harald Bluetooth, aka Denmark, my country, the most awesome country in the whole world. Well, I've already played through the game once or twice, but this is not a game you just finish like Call of Duty, I don't know. You play this game over and over and over again because you want to experience the different ways of playing. There are many different strategies in the game, like just being democratic, which is quite boring, or you can just go attack everything with all your forces of evil. So there's a lot of different things to do actually. So let's just begin. Please wait. I don't wanna wait, goddammit. Okay, let's hope it works this time. As you can see, it's just processing turns for city-states. Well, there. We can either win by just getting all the stuff, you know, in the social politics thing. By getting 5, you can build the Utopia project. That's one way of winning the game. Or you can just, well, destroy 3 cities, you know, like Gandhi and Harald Bluetooth or something like that. It's something that's 100% up to you. You decide yourself how you want to do it. That's why this game is so perfect. There are so many different strategies, so many different ways you can play the game. It's fantastic. Great, so we have... Okay, now we can adapt the policy. I'm going with Liberty. It's great when you just want to start up and get everything rolling. It also makes you get more settlers. Oh, not already.
Ergamila aiga adilay amma bay kulkandirde kubay zarira kula saburiga masiteta basi matkaldadi.
I remember the last time I played this game, he was saying we only want peace while they were burning in the background, which was quite ironic. Sarcasm, I guess. Whoop whoop. I hope it's filming right now. If it's not filming, I'm probably just gonna cut it off and then I'm gonna go back in. Okay, see you.
We are pleased to meet you.
Oh, great! England. Yeah, those guys are not assholes at all. But you can't really take anything from this game from reality. Because Gandhi is one of just keeps on attacking things constantly. And so all the other ones does. It's just their AI. It's perfectly built, so everyone does different things. Ooh, Spearman. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna send them out to work too. And there are English and there are the Shanghai Warriors. I'm probably gonna see their cities soon. I don't like having my stuff too close to other people's stuff because I like expanding my cities and making them big and grand and large.
The haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the eagle's own plumes. We often give our enemies the means of our own destruction.
That's great. Well, every time you research a new technology, there is gonna come a little quote from a person. It's actually quite amazing and quite cool too. This game takes nothing from reality, nothing. But it's still great to have that in there. It's not like you go to an history exam and say, well, Bluetooth, he took the whole world, then he built lots of cities, and then he killed 3 large countries. That's what happened. No, not at all. This is just a game, but it has some just funny things in it. Oh crap. Archer, there we go. Yeah, it's not a good idea to just use your money like that, but that's just because it's the beginning and I need someone to defend my city.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
Okay. I'm gonna make that guy just work, and I'm gonna make another one just for, well, having it. And adopt policy. And a worker appears in the capital. We need that right now, so that's a good thing. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna take, okay, my my war advisor says I need mining. Military advisor says I need mining, so I'm just gonna pick mining. As you can see, the world is very little right now, but as you get as you explore more and as you retrieve more things, it gets bigger and bigger. Which is perfect for such a game like this, because at the beginning you have no idea where everyone is, you have no idea of how close they are or how far away they are. So it's actually a little bit scary. Okay. So I'm probably just gonna go for being democratic with everyone. It's only if they attack me I'm gonna attack them. No reason to go into any wars without reason. Okay, oh fuck. Okay, stop moving around. Okay, research, I'm gonna take trapping, because then I can get archers that are better at moving around, so I can get faster around and such. Okay. Crap, they are over there again. The barbarians are only a threat in the beginning of the game. Later on they can do nothing. Then it's only your enemies and your friends that are real threat to you. Ooh. Quite funny actually. In this game the AI is built so that they can just turn on you at any moment. Last night I was playing and I was just thinking, okay, he's a little bit close to me, okay, he's probably gonna do nothing, and then he says, I declare war, just out of nowhere. It was quite funny. Okay. Attack! Or next round attack. Attack next round, that's better. There we go. Civilization 5 is probably the best strategy game I've ever played. And I played with my brother too. Perhaps I can film some with him too sometime. And what now? Oh, yeah. Damn it. Attack! That went well. Minor victory. Nice. Up here we can see what I'm working on right now. Trapping allows your workers to construct camps on sources of deer, ivory, fur, and truffles. It's very, very good. There we go again. And one last time, and there we go. So, picking a country doesn't really affect anything, of course, aside from the bonuses you get. My country can get across the ocean faster than the other countries, but nothing else really. They don't have special skins or anything like that. They all have the same skins in game, so it's nothing like that. Okay, settler. It's a dilemma. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Oh, come on! Just one man left. Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna get him to work too. Slowly expanding my empire. The Shanghai warrior is just standing there like a douche. Don't come closer, please. I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, I told him to just... Oh, typical. That was too easy. And he took 2 of my men down, of course. Just work!
Even brute beasts and wandering birds do not fall into the same traps or nets twice.
That was from Saint Jeremy. There we go. This is just basic fighting. Later on in the game you need to plan it out a lot better. So right now I'm just saying, okay, fuck that. Okay. I have already adopted one. Okay, I'm gonna take the wheel. And I'm gonna put the settler over... yeah. Okay. Well, with the expansion of the game, you also add religions. That makes the game better, or not better, of course, but it gives a lot more things. Like here, faith. It lets you do different things with different people. Like you can take the love one, and then maybe you get more food. The religion of love, then you get more food. It's like that's how it works. It's a pretty good system, I guess. Okay, wait, 45. Okay, he's just standing over there like a douche. Well, I guess the wait periods are really long, but that's just because there are so many different AIs in the game who need to move along. So it's a little bit problematic, but nothing big, no reason to just figure out about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna move my settler down here, I guess. Over here. That's a bad idea. Yay, golden age! Woohoo! And everything is coming along nicely. Soon I can get over there and take those horses. Another one. I'm gonna take a scout, so I can scout a little bit. Wait, just some dude who just wrote to me. Okay. God damn it. Stop writing to me. Okay, there we go. Now we have another base established. Over here, I guess we're gonna get yeah, I'm not. Why not? Well, as you can see, you can just produce things or you can just buy them. But when you get later on the game, you need to plan it out, because you can either just say you're gonna keep on making your city and your country bigger, or you can just say
gå med din hund. Mads, han er ikke blevet gået med i 10 timer. 10 minutter. Nej, jeg går med ham, fordi du ikke kan finde ud af det. Nej.
okay, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna continue on next time.